Well, hello and welcome back, and thank you for coming back. Well, we're wiggling and we're waggling in uptown Paphos. We're in the old town, deep in the old town. Now, without further ado, I'm going to introduce you to the most beautiful woman in the world, and of course her name is Miss Ochin Gracivia Labu.
Hello everybody, how nice to see you again and again.
And again. Now, just up yonder, we've stumbled upon one of our friends, a great artist, Miss Nikki. So we're going to have a wiggle and a waggle in her shop and see what's new. Receive the booth. Well, she's spotted something else now.
I've seen one more.
She's spotted a mosaic shop. Yes. So this is a mosaic shop. So they make mosaics for sale. They'll teach you how to make them, and there are mosaic making kits. So we'll befriend them, and then we'll come back and see them in another video. Now we're going to go and see Miss Nikki, who's just up there, because we've already befriended her, and we understand that she will give us free access into her shop, and we'll have a bit of a chin wag as well.
But it's not about the access, it's about the greeting and meeting people.
Correct.
It's different, and she's also so smiley and
Yes.
very...
She's busy in negotiations, so we'll leave her at it. Hi, Miss Nikki. We're going to have a wander. Off we go. We're going in. Here we are. She's busy with a customer. So this is the first part of one of her shops, and it's full of handmade art. All of this has been made by Miss Nikki and her daughter. And again, if there's something special that you want to put your twist onto, all you've got to do is have a chat with her. And guess what? She will do it especially for you. So there's an awful lot of things in here for that special person in your life, or perhaps for that special place in your own home. Now I'm thinking of buying this, because I think that would be something very nice for Miss Ochin Gracivia booth to serve my morning coffee on.
Oh, I want.
Oh, me and my big mouth. There we are. Gracivia booth has fallen in love. That's almost as beautiful as you, Gracivia booth. Yes.
It's amazing. What it says?
What does it say? Dream.
Dream. You will be living a dream if I serve you coffee with.
You're always living the dream, Gracivia booth. That's for sure. Anyway, some more works of art here. And I mean, they are works of art. Have a look. I'm going to shut up and let the camera speak, and then you can digest what is being shown. Again, I stress all of this is handcrafted, handmade by Miss Nikki and her daughter, and her name is Miss Skivvy. That's the correct pronunciation. True works of art. Wow. And there's one of the centerpieces that would look absolutely spectacular in anyone's front room, conservatory, or perhaps above the bed. What have you spotted, Gracivia booth? There we are. Look at that. Very nice.
And this
indeed.
one is a real fur.
Yeah, a little bit of fur on there as well. Wow. Very nice. Exceptional. So hopefully if you're following us, you're noticing that we are trying to go around and help out these artists. That's the wrong words. They don't need help. They're already making a good living. But we want to spread that love, and we want people to come up to the old town, and we want people to look. It doesn't mean that you have to buy. What it means is come up, have a chat, and have a look around, and people will respect that, and you're going to make great friends indeed. This is some of the work that's been completed. And over there is one of the workstations. Great place. And Nicole, there we are. She's working away. There we are, look at that. She's working away. Lovely. Thanks very much. Thanks. Star among stars. I would assume the granddaughter. Yes, there we are.
My granddaughter.
Yes. Where's your daughter?
Oh, this daughter of mine, she has to work though.
Yes, unfortunately.
She has
we all have to work.
Yes.
So Miss Nikki's in charge today.
Yes.
And if you do come into the old town, you know, she's going to hit me afterwards, but if you want a cup of tea or a coffee, no obligation, pop in here, she'll give you a glass of water, cup of tea, cup of coffee. You can sit, chin wag, have a wander around. You don't have to buy something. It's all about chatting, talking. When you find that perfect gift, perhaps for Christmas, like those, perhaps then you would want to buy. Have a look at those. Wow. Look at that. Spectacular. 14 euros.
Thank you very much.
Lovely.
Oh, is it now? Yeah, the funeral.
Wow.
That's why.
Absolutely spectacular.
Right.
It is sad. No matter what, he
Wow.
also...
Great time. Great shop. So please come into the old town and hunt down Miss Nikki. That's the street that you're looking for. It's right at the top of the old town. So you've got this tree-lined avenue, there's cafes, there's restaurants, there's a mosaic teaching place, selling place and kit selling place there. There's a parade of shops with Alan, the cake man, round the corner. That's where we're going to go next. And this is the shop that you're looking for. Double fronted shop, 2 parades of steps outside, and in you go, and that's her gallery of life. And she's here 6 days a week, and she puts an awful lot of hours and an awful lot of effort into it. And as you can see, on top of all of that, her daughter still has to go out to work, and then she looks after the granddaughter. Now, that's my favourite new car. That's the car I want to buy. So, if you'd like to buy a Bentley, please change it to buy me a Range Rover Sport. Only joking. Anyway, on that note, what I'd like to say is thanks for watching. If you like what you see, hit the like, click subscribe, and please come back for a little bit more of our madness. Let's go and have an earwig and see what they're chatting about.
What's the word?
We are. Sorry, my darling. We are talking. Today is a funeral of Archbishop.
Bishop
Yes.
Chrysostom.
Yes.
Yes.
You live to a ripe old age, so
Yes, but the bells
Yes.
you can hear, it's over there from the church nearby. So we are.
I think
It's a
all
sad
the
day.
churches in
Sad.
Cyprus
it's a
are
sad
really-
day and a joyous day
all
as
the
well.
Churches. So we wish him
A
if
safe
there's
trip.
any paradise
Yeah.
over there.
That's right.
To be living another life over there, and we're wishing you all the good luck in your lovely gold hands.
Yeah, lovely. Thanks, Miss Nikki. Thank you. Superstar in the background. Thank you. Right, we're going to pop round and see Mr. Alan and see if we can get a cake or two. Anyway, on a positive note, unfortunately, the Archbishop has died. He lived to a ripe old age of 81. We all have to go, as we understand, and of course, a new one will be put into place. And let's hope that he does great things for the world and for people as well. Anyway, on to a positive note. Receiving a booth, we're going to wiggle that away, and I'm going to follow your rear end, and we're going to go and see if
What is
Mr.
this
Alan.
beautiful what is this beautiful thing? What is
That looks like some kind of coffee shop that's getting ready to open, isn't it? It's obviously a brand new business. Let's just pop the camera in.
It's beautiful. It's a sofa.
There we are.
It's a sofa.
Very nice
but
looking
I've
shop.
seen them as
Look at
I was
that.
passing.
Yes.
But look at this
So
beautiful.
we're going to befriend this chappie, because that's a very nice looking chappie. Look at that for a sofa. Have a look at that.
If you just stand by, I don't think they will say anything.
Have a look at that for a sofa. Wow.
But look at
We might come back for that a bit later.
Wow, it's amazing.
Yeah.
And I would try to.
There we are. Cresceva the booth is going to have a sit down. We'll be banned from the place before it even opens. There we are. Absolutely spectacular. I'll come back with the van later and we'll be taking that home. That's for sure. Right, come on, Cresceva the booth. Let's go and see Mr. Alarm.
I imagine.
When it opens, we'll come back.
No, what I mean is, I imagine that when you have a lovely, lovely house and put in some things like that, like sofas or single armchairs, extraordinary shaped, you would never die.
Right, well, we better get a lovely house and fill it with things like that.
Is
And a heart-shaped
smiling
swimming
too.
pool. Yeah, he's
The man
smiling.
is
And we're going to come back to him. We're going to come back to him.
Very friendly.
We're going to come back to him. When he opens, we're going to come back. He's got a great smile on his face, that's for sure. We've entered this little parade of shops. Some of these people we are friends with. You've got the Honey restaurant over there. You've got a nice girl with a carob shop. We've got a jewellery shop over here. And then just round the corner, as I promised, we're coming to see Mr. Alan. This is a guy who is he's a chef beyond chefs, and he makes gourmet cakes. There he is on that corner there.
Very busy,
Okay.
by the way.
George's Alarm. It's a pastisserie, sugar-free, vegan, gluten-free, organic cakes, and the man makes them himself in his back office. and you're welcome to come and watch him because that's his back office in there. And we've been in there once before on video, and again we're going to come back again and feature Mr. Arlan because I liked him. He was an absolute star amongst stars, and he invited us in with open arms. We came back later, had coffee, croissants. It was a great day, that's for sure. Pacific?
Yes, his cakes are so tasty, but the look of it, it's even more tasty. But if you come and feel that atmosphere, it's even more tasty.
Yeah, truly is a fabulous place to go and get a cake. This is the entrance, well, the rear entrance to the arcade that you're looking for. There it is. Nice stoneworked archway. And there's his sign at the entrance. So you wiggle and you waggle through there. And he's the shop on the corner. Pop in there. Great cakes at a very reasonable price. He does you a great latte, a great Americano, or whatever coffee you want, or orange juice, water, anything you want. He's got it. Nice guy as well. Speaks perfect English, perfect French, and I think his Greek is pretty good as well. Where are we now? Well, one of the main feeder streets into the old town is where we are. To the rear of these shops, you've got a massive municipality car park. To the rear of those shops, you've got a car park. So I think we'll go that away to see the booth, because there's quite a lot of gift shops.
Do you know what I'm really happy to say? That the uptown areas of Paphos becoming more and more developed, and the people enjoying themselves, which means that it's going to be more and more income to the government of Paphos. So which means the people will enjoy themselves, spend the time, their money nicely.
Yep, it's all about rejuvenating the wonderful place known as Paphos. The old town's had a bit of a battering. It got locked down obviously in COVID-19. We've lost the roof, as you may have noticed. She's gone into a clothes shop. Anyway, then it was getting rejuvenated, so it got the hell knocked out of it again. But slowly but surely, it's coming back to life, and people are returning, and receiving the booth is trying to spend some more of my money. There we are. And I understand the colour is very much in vogue. I understand that. But let's go that way and show you some of the cafe society that's going on in uptown Paphos. And we're going to go down here, and I call it a live living wall. It's where they put bushes and plants and flowers, and they are growing up the side of a building. And I think you call it a living wall, or that's what I call it anyway. And there's a beautiful cafe with it, and there's people mingling and wingling and laughing and joking, eating and drinking and having a great time indeed. We're going to wiggle that away, and then we will go past the side of the municipality market, indoor market to us in English, which is this away. And then slowly but surely, we're going to wiggle and waggle and show you a truly spectacular view from uptown Paphos all the way down to lower Kato Paphos. So that there now is the entrance, or one of the entrances to the municipality market, and there is its name up in big blue letters. We're going to keep going that way because that's where the view is. Have a look at that. So this is the main feeder road into the old town from uptown Paphos, shall we say, and it links it to lower or mid-town Paphos. It's a one-way system. That's a taxi rank in front of us, as you can see. And as we approach this wall over here, we're going to look down into a massive car park, and that's where you're going to find the temporary bus station. So if you want a local bus and you're in uptown Paphos, this is where you would come. And if you want to go on an intercity bus and you are in uptown Paphos, this is where you would want to come. So stick with us. Those focal points are coming up very shortly indeed. Again, further taxi rank just down there. There's the temporary bus station. And those are those buses. They're blue buses with lots of sticky things on them with various advertising. And then the intercity buses, if you look to the next office over there, has green writing. And intercity buses is in like an orangey browny colour. And those buses are in a green. So local buses, blue with sticky advertising. Intercity buses, green with sticky advertising. And they have the massive words intercity bus. If you want to go Paphos to Larnaca, Paphos to Nicosia, Paphos to Ionapa, that's one of those buses. view, spectacular. Have a look at that. All the way down to the Tomb of the Kings area of the blue Mediterranean Sea. Over yonder, if you look very, very carefully, there is a ship that crashed on the shore in 1985. The crew loved it so much that they decided to disembark and stay here for the rest of their lives. We'll see the Leboeuf.
And I would like to thank you so much for your time and attention and for watching us again and again. We are loving you to bits. Every single of you for us makes a huge difference and brings to our hearts the love which we'll never lose. And please don't forget to come and see another our baptism.
All that's left for me to say is thanks for watching, and if you like what you see, hit that like, click subscribe, and please come back for a little bit more of our madness. I'm going to leave you with a spectacular view out to the blue Mediterranean Sea. We're going to come back round to the old town, and we're going to finish on the most beautiful woman in the world, Miss Ochin, Krasivia Leboeuf. Thanks for watching.